Because everyone's glorifying all these rats and shit.
It's sick, dude. Look, like we said before, you said it too. 5-6 years ago, Sammy Gravano's name, Schmiegel's name, was the most disgusting thing on the planet. Italians wouldn't utter the word Gravano. It was just the most lowest thing. And now you've got these simps. But I say it's only on the computer, though. In real life, I live in South Dakota, and I go to the South Dakota Italian Festival in Little Italy, South Dakota. And I never see Italians wearing Sammy the Bull T-shirts. I go to the feasts, the festivals. I never once seen a Sammy the Bull T-shirt. So people might like him on here and simp for them on here, but in real life, I don't think they would do that in public. You know, in case it was like a real rat-friendly atmosphere, maybe.
Yeah.
But
the Sammy Gravano phenomenon on YouTube is fucking outrageous. It's fucking crazy. Like whoever thought? Because I grew up in the '90s. Like Sammy Gravano
Me too.
was a bad guy, like was a really bad guy. And I gotta admit, when he first came out with the YouTube channel, I seen the podcast, I was entertained a little bit. But when I start getting involved and then I hear about Joyce Faraci's story and you know, and all this other stuff, and I'm like, yo, man, this guy's really like
the Alan Kaiser thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the Alan Kaiser thing. I can't watch it. I can't be entertained like how I was. You know what I mean? Like I'd watch it and I thought it was funny, but at this point, I don't get no.
Same here. I watched a few of them. I liked his one about Supermax. That's it.
Yeah.
It was just like an interesting story of like how so secluded it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find it repulsive. I can only watch Sammy if I'm trying to do a project on him or something like that. I just can't watch him. It does make me sick. How he's glorified and they look up to this total creep.
There was a time when they were the best of friends. John Gotti promoted Sammy the Bull Gravano ahead of many old-timers to make him the #2 man in the Gambino crime family. And Sammy paid him back by becoming the star witness against him at the trial. Now Gotti's lawyers think they may get Gotti a new trial because they say Gravano lied on the stand by not admitting to 2 murders he allegedly committed. And Gotti's lawyers say they can back that up with jailhouse witnesses who were actually involved. Jim Fox, who oversaw the Gotti case for the FBI, suggested today the Gambino crime family has influenced, coached, and paid witnesses before.
One more very important thing in all this concerning John Gotti himself. He's under lockdown in a federal maximum security penitentiary, under lockdown 23 hours a day. He's been in jail 5 years. He knows he'll never get out. As tough as he is, he's got to be getting desperate.
In the court papers, Gotti's lawyers also charged that Gravano didn't tell the FBI about 5 tons of cocaine he was involved in bringing up from Colombia, and that by failing to tell them that, Gravano broke his deal with the feds to tell all, and now he should go to jail. During the Gotti trial, Gravano admitted to 19 murders, said he only committed one of them as the trigger man himself, and said he had nothing to do with drugs, although he said sometimes people who were involved with drugs got killed by the family. But what difference does it all make? If he left out a couple of murders or even a few tons of cocaine, what's that got to do with John Gotti's conviction? Well, Gotti's lawyers have a very simple legal theory. They say if they can prove that Gravano lied about himself, then that maybe he lied about Gotti too.
Why would Gravano confess to 19 of 21 murders? Why not 21 of 21? And if he confesses to 19 murders, why not admit he was involved in drugs? It just doesn't make sense.
The Gotti case has already been to the U.S. Supreme Court and back. And now, just a day before the appeal deadline would run out for good, Gotti's team is giving it another try.